I'm out here with a beautiful young lady. How you doing, dear?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's a little chilly out here today.
Yeah, it is.
Other days been worse, right?
Yep. It's still a beautiful day, though.
You have beautiful skin, by the way.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What's your name?
My name's Mesha.
Mesha. How you spell that?
M-E-S-H-A.
Unique name? How old are you?
I'm 32.
Oh, okay. Baby face Mesha. All right. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Norristown.
Norristown. Okay. Shout out Norristown. We out there. How long have you been down here now in the Badlands?
I've been down here for about a good 3, almost 4 years.
3 years. Wow.
Yep.
Would you say you got stuck down here? How did that happen?
Well, actually, I had got a house. I had moved down here. I was staying with my cousin, and I started working, and I got my own house. And then I had lost my house, and then I happened to get stuck down here.
I'm so sorry about what happened to you. What led to you losing your house?
COVID hit and addiction.
Wow. So how has COVID impacted your life?
It changed my life drastically. I was in the process of trying to get my kids back, and so I was visiting them every week, and I was working, and everything was good. And then when COVID hit, they stopped my visits, and I wasn't able to see my kids, and everything got pushed back, and so it led me down a downward spiral into addiction and losing the battle.
Where are your kids currently?
They're in foster care.
How many?
I have 5.
5. Yeah. So how were you introduced to, first of all, let's talk about what substance you're struggling out here with.
I struggle with fentanyl and cocaine.
And how were you introduced to both?
At first I was taking Percocets, and then Percocets started costing way too much money. And so heroin was easier to pay $5 for. And then someone had also introduced me into doing speedballs, and that's with cocaine and heroin or fentanyl. And I tried it, and that's what I like doing.
Do you remember your first experience with those drugs?
Yes, I do.
What was it like?
It was a good rush that I really enjoyed. For that moment, I didn't feel the pain that I was going through, to be honest. But it isn't helping anything. It's only making things worse. Sometimes you can trick yourself into thinking that it helps or subsides the pain, but addiction takes everything from you till you don't have anything, and that's where I'm at.
So what all would you say you have lost due to your addiction?
I've lost my children. I have lost relationships with my family, jobs. I've lost sight of being a better person and trying to do better things and having a great future. I just got so wrapped up in just trying to not feel the pain, and honestly it took me down a downward spiral into doing things that I couldn't even see myself ever doing before. Trying as best as I can each day to lower my habit and get off these drugs, honestly. Right now I'm in a shelter right now. I'm waiting on housing, so that's a good thing. But I don't want to get housing and still be doing the same things that I'm doing now. So I got some things that I need to handle and some things I need to change, because I got to be better for myself to be better for others and to be better for my children. Absolutely.
Facts. That's so true. What's 24 hours in your life look like out here?
Oh man, 24 hours. Trying to figure out how you're going to get money to get your next shot. That's what it is, around the clock.
And what do you do for work?
I sell works. I get, sometimes some people, family might give me money and stuff like that. And the father of my kids, he helps me out too. So.
When you say you sell works, what do you mean?
They're needles that people use to shoot up.
And where do you get these needles from?
A prevention point. And you picking up used needles, and we turn them in, and so we get new ones for turning in old needles.
Okay. And how much do you make a day doing that, average?
It could vary. I mean, like you can make between $20 and $40. You know what I mean? Like it all depends.
Right. You know, a lot of the girls do dates. A lot of the girls do boosting. You don't get involved in any of those things. We don't judge people.
Boosting, no, I don't do boosting because I don't want to go back to jail. I'm not saying I've never boosted before, but that's not what I get into. Have I done dates before? To be completely honest, yes, I have, but I do not do them out of respect for the father of my kids, and it's something I just never really wanted to do anyway. And I wanted to respect myself, and you know, bad things have happened in situations like that, and I don't want to put myself in that situation like that.
Absolutely.
So,
what has been the worst? What has been your worst experience that you have seen or heard about out here, or that has happened to you?
Women have been put to gunpoint. I mean, I've been hit with a mini sledgehammer. You know what I mean? Beating my arm with a mini sledgehammer just so they can just take their money back after the situation. I mean, just crazy things, man.
Yeah. Dangerous out here.
Very, very, very dangerous.
So how is your mental health in this environment?
At times not good. I keep it stable for the most part.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I keep it stable for the most part, try to, but it's really hard, you know what I mean? When you, like I said, thank God I'm in a shelter now, but I was on the actual street, and that is, living the life like that, that's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, rain, hell, sleet, snow, you know what I mean? Like, actually sleeping on a pavement, that'll drive you crazy. That could really drive a person crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Waiting for someone to come and pass out meals so you can have your next meal because you don't have anything to eat. And I mean, trying to stay sane is just, it's very hard.
So what makes you want to keep on taking drugs?
I do it now at this point because my body's addicted to it, but I'm at the point where I'm ready to kind of just give it in. I done had wounds be put on my body, scars and stuff like that from shooting up, and have, you know, had abscesses and stuff like that before, you know, like dangerous, and just every shot you don't know if it's going to be your last. And quite frankly, I want to live, I don't want to die. So, you know, I'm trying to make plans to where I can get off of this.
And have you heard about nitazene or Frankenstein, the new synthetic drug that is 40 times more powerful than fentanyl?
Someone mentioned it to me. Yeah. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And something that's 40 times powerful than fentanyl is death.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that they're putting in this stuff is tearing us up. It's tearing our bodies up. It's killing us. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean... That's
the goal, to kill people. Dangerous.
Yeah, it is. It's very dangerous.
What was your childhood like growing up?
I actually had a great childhood. My mom was a single parent. My father wasn't around, and you know that affected me a lot. But other than that, my mom did her best to provide for me and my sister, and she did a damn good job. I might didn't have everything that was name brand, but my mom made sure that I had clothes on my back and shoes on my feet and food in my tummy, and you know what I mean. And she made sure that I had God, and that was more than enough.
What was the highest? It's starting to get cold. I'm sorry.
I know it is.
We almost done. What's the highest level of education you completed?
I went all the way to 12th grade. I dropped out a couple months before I was supposed to graduate, and I went and got my GED a year later.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So, was it easy for you to get in that shelter? What was the process like for you?
No, it took a little while, I won't lie. I had applied in December. I didn't get into like June, kind of July-ish. You know, again, there's a lot of homeless people out here, so you know, if there's no space, you can't just, be somewhere without if there's no space. So I had to wait. But like I said, I thank God I made it in before this winter came, and so I didn't have to spend another winter out on the street.
Right. What is it like in the shelter? The good and the bad.
I'm grateful. Like, we eat 3 meals a day, you know what I mean? We have washers and dryers where we can wash our clothes. We have our own beds. We have our own lockers. We have a shower where we can shower. We have TV that we have access to. Like, you know what I mean? And, we have great staff members that, don't judge and help guide us when we need it.
That's amazing. Do you have any medical conditions?
I don't.
Okay, that's good. All right, we about to wrap up because I'm starting to shiver. Yeah. So let's get off topic, all right? What are some things you love most about yourself?
That I never give up, and that I'm very intelligent, and all I gotta do is put my mind to something, and I got it.
Okay, I believe you. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries.
Yo, shout out to the Aries. That's the fire sign. Show Aries love. What are some of your favorite foods?
I love cheesesteaks. I like cheeseburgers. Love ice cream. There are my couple favorite foods right there.
Nice. Do you have a band or artist you listen to?
Right now, no. I kind of just sing my gospel songs right now because I feel like music can influence you and what you're going through. And I like a lot of things. I like Young Jeezy. I like, Gucci Mane. I like Lil Baby. I like, Gladys Knight. I like all different types of music. But right now, what I'm going through right now, I need to build my spirit up. And so right now, I'm just singing my gospel in my head right now. Beautiful,
beautiful. I like that. When you was a little girl, what do you want to become when you grow up?
I wanted to be a nurse practitioner.
Why?
Because it was a little bit underneath a doctor, and it was taking care of people, and I love taking care of people.
Okay, that's wonderful. What's your favorite color?
It used to be pink, but I love turquoise.
Oh, that's unique. All right. If your friends or your family see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
Just want my family to know that I love them, and that my family and friends, that I love them, and that I care about them so much, and that I'm going to make it, and I'm going to do everything I need to do to get back on the right path, and I can't wait until I can see them again.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's great to hear. What are your short-term goals now?
Right now, I'm trying to see if I can get some type of funding to get some schooling while I'm in the shelter right now. I want to go for culinary arts. I love cooking. I'm already great at cooking, but I want to, be like amazing, you know what I mean? And that'd be a great career, I know, and I definitely would be able to make some good money doing that, and be able to take care of my kids if I can get them back doing
Absolutely.
that.
So what keeps you going every day?
My children, my mom, and God, knowing that He loves me no matter what.
Amen. What do you want the world to know about you?
that no matter the circumstance, no matter what I'm going through, it doesn't determine the person that I am. That I still am a genuine, loving person, and I have a great heart, and I still have more for the world to see.
Beautiful. What advice will you give to the future generation?
Say no to drugs. Build your future. You have time to do everything else. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush to be grown.
Beautiful. This one is to take us home. There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who are struggling with addiction. What's your message for the world?
That it's okay. As long as you keep trying, you'll get it. Everybody doesn't get it the first time, but as long as you know in your heart, and God knows in your heart that you really want it, it'll come. Just keep putting your boxing gloves on.
I love that. If you had 3 wishes in this world, my legs is paralyzed. If you had 3 wishes in this world, what would your 3 wishes be?
I wish that I could have a house, stable income, and that my children would be in my custody.
Beautiful. Well, we wish her dreams come true. AML family, I want to tell the lovely sweetheart, thank you so much for, opening up and being courageous to do this. What are some things that you're in need of that we can help you with?
I'm okay right now. I got a couple things that I'm already working on.
Okay. Well, that's great to hear that. So I'm gonna give you our card. You're part of the AML family.
Thank you.
Stay connected with me. Whatever help you need when you get out of the shelter, we are there for you. You're not alone.
Okay.
We have a huge community of people that support. So I want you to know that you matter. All right?
Thank you.
Don't never lose hope. You're doing great.
Entombed in my mind, can't seem to break away. Lost in time, thinking about better days. Do you ever get used to the pain? 'Cause I don't know if I can do this again. Now you got me wondering why you let me die alone inside. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. Tell me why you left me bleeding. Died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. Lullabies of you still in my head. Bloodshot eyes, can't sleep, I'm rotting in my bed. The drugs don't faze me. I don't think you understand. I gave you everything I had when the shit go wrong, and now you got me wondering why you let me die alone inside. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding.